I have a series of works in the exhibition, like magic. One being this dark black room that sort of acts as a space to contemplate healing and transformation and growth in grief. That work is modeled after a chapel in New Mexico that I visited after being injured myself, actually working at the museum as an art fabricator. And this chapel people pilgrimage to for its healing powers by rubbing this blessed dirt on their bodies. I entered the space and rubbed this dirt on my body and felt empowered by the ability to claim my pain in public and acknowledge something that is otherwise sort of hidden. And that charcoal, the powder that is in the hole here in the exhibition, it's sort of sparkly and it kind of feels like when you rub it on your body, something magical could happen. So once a month, people are welcomed into this space that resembles the healing well at El Santuario de Chamayo, and they are asked to take time to think about the parts of their bodies or their minds or their souls that are really in need of healing. Those people are allowed to rub powder on their bodies where it's needed most. I believe that whether or not a visitor believes that it has a magical power, it's something that we lean into to potentially give us comfort and relief. Whether that powder is the thing that does it, or if it's just a catalyst for something within ourselves that actually encourages growth and healing. It acts as a vessel or a tool in seeking healing and in embracing their pain and acknowledging it in a hopefully transformative way. I was an art fabricator at MASMOCA for nearly 3 years, and in that time I became pretty injured, and I hurt my arm to a point where I could no longer use it, and took multiple years to try to figure out what was wrong with me and heal enough that I could live a fairly normal life. And after being away and being on my own healing journey and exploring other avenues of my life and coming back to the museum, which itself has changed so much in that time, was really healing. I first came back as an artist in residence, and that made me feel a bit seen. And then coming back for the install of this show just brought a lot of things full circle. The work is about the injury that I acquired within these walls, and that is really heavy. That injury was created within these walls, was a result of my work and my time here. And so bringing the work that is a commentary on that experience back into the museum and share that story is really empowering for me. I think it's rare that we make spaces for ourselves to really sit in grief and pain. Museums often have a quiet atmosphere, but that's not necessarily the type of quiet that is reflective in an introspective, interpersonal, healing way. And I think this show is creating moments for people to process the immense human experiences that we have